Hi there, everyone. We are at the Monte Carlo, Las Vegas, and this is the Stay Well Park Preview King Room. So the Monte Carlo is being phased out in the MGM Resorts family, and it's getting a pretty expensive makeover to become the Park MGM Hotel in spring 2018. So they're in the middle of remodeling most of their rooms, and so if you book right now, I believe like most of the rooms are converted to the new park rooms. They're considered preview rooms right now until the full changeover in the name. But this is the Staywell room. This is the Staywell rooms are exclusive, I think, to the 23rd floor only right now. But there are features of the room that make it a little bit different from the regular park preview king rooms, which are the standard rooms. And I'll go ahead and show you that in a few minutes here. When you walk into the room, you'll notice that the footprint is a little small because they're just the old Monte Carlo rooms, so they're about 350 to 400 square feet, so they're kind of smallish. Right when you walk in the entryway, there's a safe on the wall. There's a few, the art is new, so you'll see that. I believe they're kind of going for a kind of kitschy, weird, eclectic kind of vibe. So this is the main bedroom here, and there's more of the art. It's very interesting. It looks like there's some local artist or just different kinds of art smushed together. You'll notice that the windows are from the old Monte Carlo, so they're not floor to ceiling, but they did dress them up. They gave them a fresh coating of paint. You do get this seating area right here in the King. A nice little leather seat right here, kind of mid-century modern. And then you get this couch up against the window. On the 23rd floor, my view is of New York, New York, and T-Mobile Arena. You'll notice that there's, in the stable rooms, one of the features is purified air. So this rabbit air, air purifier. There's a few settings you can set over here. You can see all the way from silent to turbo, and you can filter out pollen or leave it to auto, and something with ions. I'm not sure what that means, but it's purified air. So you can't really see it because it's like a mirrored door, but this is the armoire that they have. This is your only closet space. It's kind of small. Go ahead and open it up. And the inside is kind of weird. Looks like plywood. I kind of get what they're trying to do, but it looks like Urban Outfitters in there. It's small. You do get an iron and an ironing board and an ice bucket and glasses in there, though. I know the mirrors are supposed to make it seem like this room is bigger. And then the main feature of the room is this bed. It's low to the ground, and I think another feature of the Staywell rooms is that it is a different kind of mattress. So it's a memory foam mattress. When you sit on it, it's kind of stiff. So if you're used to memory foam mattresses, I think this should be good, but I think if you're not, it'll be a little bit getting used to versus the pillow top mattresses you'll see at nicer hotels on the Strip. When you walk in, there's a tray that goes over all of the Staywell features. You get a nice sized TV against the wall. And so we're going to go over to this panel here. So first thing I'll show you is that underneath here is the aromatherapy that's pumped into the room that you can control. When you first come in, or when I first came in, it was not on. But once I turned it on, you get an instant blast of citrus. And I guess that's supposed to be calming. You can set how strong you want it, and
I believe you can set it to time intervals if you wanted to go on and off during the day. I set it to max everything, so it's pumping pretty full right now. You do get this Philips alarm clock. You have outlets for USB and regular American unplugs on both sides. And then this little unit right here controls probably one of the most interesting features of the stable rooms, which is the mood lighting. I'll show you that in just a minute, because it's better when I close the window so you can see the natural effect. And that, just another thing is that there's no powered shades or drapes, so you've got to hand crank it. It's a little bit of an exercise. So let me just pull this down. The shade comes down pretty quick, but this red drape here is kind of a hassle. You do get your exercise. I guess that's part of the stable experience as well, but alright. So, light from the outside is off. Right now the lighting in the room is set to circadian. It's pretty bright, but I'm going to show you what options you have. So when you go down to the panel, it'll turn off and it's just this black panel, but once you get close it kind of senses where you are. So right now it's set to circadian, and then it's on the right side you can see you can dim or increase the amount of light as you wish. But let's go down the list here. So circadian has this soft white light. I'm going to go down to energize. And so with the energize, it turns from a soft white light to a bluish white light. So it's a little bit harsher, but this is supposed to do something with your melatonin to make you feel better in the mornings, I guess. So we'll go down to relax, and that goes to really soft yellow lighting. The red paint and the soft yellow lighting kind of feels like a dark steakhouse, but I guess this is for, right before bed. And then the most interesting one is this play light. You go down to this really weird, I don't know if you can tell because of the red background, but it is purple, very purple in here right now. So that's kind of one of the interesting features. If you've seen my review of or tour of the Lucky Dragon, you know that they have rose-colored windows, and this is kind of what it reminds me of. It's very pink purple in here right now. I'm not too sure how often people are going to use this, but I guess this puts you in a party mood. So I'll go back to circadian just to leave it at the normal setting. Alright, that's much better. Not so purple in here anymore. And I'll go to the bathroom. So the bathroom got an upgrade too from the Monte Carlo. When you walk in here, get a nice lighted vanity for selfies. It's pretty basic sink here, but it's much nicer than it used to be, I guess. But one feature is this energizing light. I'm not sure if this is exclusive to the Staywell rooms, but because it says energizing, I'm sure it's one of the features. So right now, it's kind of like that circadian light on the mood lighting. So it's like a soft white. If I turn this on, it goes very blue. And so I guess if you're a selfie king or queen, then this is much better for you, but this is supposed to wake you up in the morning. Going in, just so you know, I mean, there's very low ceilings at the Monte Carlo because it's an older hotel, and so there's nothing they could do about the low ceilings. So just FYI, if you are a taller person, you can feel kind of claustrophobic in here. So, toilet. The toiletries are an MGM exclusive called Cure. Pretty standard stuff, nothing special about them. The tub is nothing special either. It's a holdover from the Monte Carlo, so it's not spectacular. But you do get this upgraded decor, red tile, subway tile. And another feature of Staywell is that your showers are vitamin C infused. Now, I've seen the vitamin C showers in other places, in other Staywell rooms, and usually there's a little canister of vitamin C oil attached to it, but I don't see it here, so I'm not sure if this has that right now. I know they're in the middle of upgrades, so I don't know, but it might just be part of the unit, so that's just an FYI. So that's the shower. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it's a pretty small room, but it's nice. I mean, it's definitely an upgrade from what the Monte Carlo used to be. These, I believe, are going to be the final design for the rooms at the Park MGM, so nothing much is going to be changing. It's still pretty cheap right now to book. They have already kind of slightly increased the pricing from the Monte Carlo. You can probably get a room for $30 to $50 midweek, but now I think that's starting at around $60 or $70 for the Park MGM. And so for these preview rooms, it's a little bit pricier, but I think it's worth it. I mean, the upgrades are definitely nice. And we'll see in a couple of days if I feel recharged and relaxed. But this is the Park MGM preview Staywell room at the Monte Carlo, soon to be the Park MGM. I'll see you again next time. Let me know if you have any comments about the room, or if you have any questions about how the room is structured or anything like that. I'm pretty high in this room right now. I mean, the aromatherapy is actually working. Maybe it's working a little too well for me, but it is a nice room. So I'll see you again soon.